excellent.
Washi, you talked about the fight back and how the team wants to fight hard in this match. What was the discussion within the team after you went in this press conference, and of course that partnership with Nitish Reddy, and what kind of discussions you were having within throughout the partnership?
I mean, one thing, especially with Rohit Bhai and Gauti Bhai and all the support staff, they keep telling us to fight no matter what. And I think that's something that has been instilled in us, in all of us, no matter what situation we are in, we'll just fight no matter what. And playing for India, especially a ground like MCG, a big occasion against Australia, Boxing Day Test, we'll do no matter what it takes for us to be in good position. I think they was definitely good today. Very, very hard. I mean, very, very happy for Nitish. Got an unbelievable 100, honestly. I'm sure this will be remembered forever.
Yes.
Yesterday you spoke about how interesting the batting, how it's a good thing. How pleasing is it for you to contribute in such a situation and to spend as much time as you did? And a lot of it is domestic with me doing it here, doing this game oppositely.
Very happy, honestly, and Gauti Bhai and all the support staff kept believing in me, kept telling me what I'm capable of, especially at this level in this format. That really means a lot to me. That sort of makes me believe that what I can do special things for the Indian team in this format. So definitely, had a good day. I mean, would have been even better if I'd if I had gone on to get some more runs and I hadn't lost my wicket. But yeah, I mean, I think we're in a good position today.
President with Shadu, another very difficult cricket, very difficult situation, and today also very difficult situation with Nitish. Like, if you can talk to the board, like the degree of difficulty there today, like which is more close to your heart.
I think playing against Australia, you're always going to be put under challenge. I mean, no matter what, challenges can be different, can be in different ways. Whereas just that you've got to be ready to fight through those challenging situations. And I was just thinking about the things that I need to be doing so that I would see off some important spells. They came in quite hard. We just made sure we didn't lose any wicket, especially in those spells. And once we got through those spells, I mean, runs sort of started to come in a lot easier as well. I think the entire day was a mixture of different phases. Sort of when I went in, things were quite difficult, quite challenging. Obviously, I had to see through first. Initially first 20 balls, and then runs started coming in, and then obviously after we went back from tea, since it rained for a long time, wicket got a little stickier and started to do a lot more. And obviously that 30 minutes, 40 minutes was definitely important for us to see through, which we which we did, and it was a good sign for us as well. So yes, different phases we got through today, and as I said, playing against Australia and big series, we're always up against challenge.
No doubt all of us enjoyed you were in this strategy, but you were in the best seats to watch in this strategy. How would you describe these innings from technical and mental point of view?
One thing for sure is mentally very, very strong. I mean, I've known him for quite a few years. So the way he went about his business today was amazing. I mean, he made sure he picked those phases in the game where he thought he'd get a few boundaries in, and he made sure he was also aware that we needed to see through a few balls as well when the situation got a little challenging for us. But yeah, unbelievable 100. I mean, this 100 will be talked about and remembered for a very, very long time. The Boxing Day 100, I think he'll forever remember as well.
Was it from that period after the team rank that you talked about when you anticipated the visual conservatively? Was the focus to try and clear out Australia's fast bowlers? Do you believe you can sort of tie it out going into the finals?
I mean, the focus was definitely to see through those 30-40 minutes because there was something happening quite often than not. But yes, we kept communicating about that. We knew how important this partnership was going to be, even though we'd gotten about 80, 90 runs before that. So yes, I think we're in a good position.
Guys, even Australia is waiting for the piece. We'll have to wrap this quickly because it's going to be long. Mr. Kaushik and
Actually, we don't know a lot about Nitish. You just see it from outside. And tell us a little bit about how he is dressing room and how he is out in the middle in terms of conversation. What do you guys talk about the as well?
I mean, one thing about Nitish is no matter what he's doing, like on the field or off the field, he's going to give his 120%. That's his approach to life, not just cricket. And obviously, I saw him quite closely during the IPL as well. His work ethics and the things that he would do before every game, around games, was something very, very pleasing for all of us to watch. And we knew something was very special going to come around the corner. And I mean, I'm sure you guys will get to talk to him at some stage, and you guys will get to know a lot more about him.
we'll have to cut this press conference because take to come out for the questions.
Then you're a few years older than Nitish. Did you have to? Did you have any advice, any shrewd advice that you had to give him, or do you just let him play his natural game today?
I mean, not at all. If anything, I just kept reminding him what the team required from that particular situation. We definitely had an objective and a message from the dressing room every now and then. So I just had to sort of tell him, what is important at this point of time, and if you can just focus on this, rest of the things will be taken care. I think both of us complemented each other really well, and definitely the communications that we had with each other helped us and the team as well.
Yes, Rohit.
Roshi, can you talk us about that? What's the environment like? What we can expect for tomorrow? You guys did really well as far as batting is concerned. Now, what's the planning for tomorrow?
I mean, obviously, I still feel there's something for the bowlers in this wicket. So if you can get them all out around 100, 150, I think.
And more spinners?
Generally, for bowlers, there is something on the wicket because I mean, sun hasn't come out a lot, and it's been overcast for most of the game until now, I guess. So, I mean, if we can bowl in the right areas, if we can take our chances, I'm sure we should be able to get them for 150, and day 5 will be about exactly.
So, you spoke about how both of you back yourself to play a different sort of game. Reddy was quite aggressive. You, on the other hand, really showed a lot of strength. How difficult was it to sort of do that?
I mean, to be very honest, I was just focusing on what's required of me from the team's perspective. That sort of gave me a lot of clarity, and it made things easy for me to focus on the things that I'm supposed to be focusing, because we were very sure and aware that team was what the team required throughout the day, and I mean, the coach and the captain kept reminding us about it. So I mean, think in that fashion, I guess in terms of clarity, I think we were very sure as to what exactly we would need to do.
I was going to message needing to back to a particular number of
No, it was definitely important for us to spend a lot of time out there in the middle, because runs would come at some stage, even if it didn't in some phases of the game. Runs would definitely come, but the most important thing was to obviously dig in, especially with that partnership, and spend a lot of time out there in the middle. I think we did that pretty well today.
Yeah, sure. Actually, the special celebration of Nitish was he scored a half century, he scored like a push pass. So heart rate is like up in the Bahubali. So it's really not a flower, it's a fire. So what kind of not Bahubali, it's push pass. Push pass. So the second one was push pass, not Bahubali.
I mean, you said it yourself. It's fire and not flowers.
Okay. So what you guys can talk after that?
I mean, it's a celebration. He's killed it, honestly. I'm sure he's got many more up his sleeves. I mean, it'll just be a matter of him getting many more hundreds, and if you guys can see a lot more celebrations for him.
Actually, there was a little bit of tension in the end with the falling, and it sort of seemed like the century might not come. So there was a little bit of tension there, and then eventually there was elation. What was it like in the dressing room?
I mean, the way he batted, he definitely deserved 100, isn't it? Like, we knew it was going to come. I mean, we knew God would be very kind in that perspective. So yeah, we were very confident that he would go past his 100, and eventually it was very special. I mean, it's an amazing experience to sort of be a part of. So,
yeah. Vashi, you and Nitish came together. Everybody was talking about Australia's victory. That Australia started to win the match. Now you have brought the Indian team back to the victory path. So what sort of target are you expecting to reach to win the match? What sort of target for India you mind?
Honestly, every session would be important. Starting from the first session tomorrow. I guess if we could bowl well and if we could pick wickets, we should be able to get them all out for about 150. And if we can, I'm sure we'll be able to get anywhere between 250 to 300 on day 5. It will be a lot exciting as well.
Because we are having
Let's wait for this.
Watching when you guys came back after the rain break, Australians were going a lot of dot ball. The field was more of a defensive field. So they were trying to bowl ahead, and both of you guys were nearing your milestone. So what was the discussion happening between at that point?
I mean, we had to be patient at that time. We would only fall if we're lacking patience at that time, and we kept telling each other that this is not going to be happening for a long time. It's very important for us to be patient and see through this spell. We sort of knew for a fact that it wouldn't be for a very long time. And yes, I mean, we just sort of communicating with each other whatever was important for us to do for the team, and it went well today.
Final cycle.
Watching big crowd all 3 days already. You are used to playing a T20 game or a limited overs game in front of such massive crowd, but a youngster like you, still learning days in test cricket, Nitish obviously is first ball. How difficult or easy is it to kind of concentrate when the crowd gets really loud? And do you sense that discomfort in your partner while he's batting or while you're batting? What kind of conversations were you having with Nitish when it got like really loud in that afternoon session?
I mean, it's a huge blessing, isn't it, to be playing in front of over 80,000 today as well. But I think there are only positives about it. I don't see any negative or discomfort per se. I think it's a huge blessing to be out there. So many people coming out there supporting for us, cheering for us for every single run. I think it's a huge blessing, something to be really grateful for forever.
Final one.
में पहले 2 दिन टीम इंडिया पीछे थे, फिर बारिश के चलते हम और बैटिंग के चलते टीम ने ड्रॉप किया. यहाँ पर भी पहले 2 दिन हम पीछे रहे, उसके बाद फिर से कमबैक रहा. ये कितना हेल्प करेगा सीरीज का भी जो इस मैच के 2 दिन बचे हुए?
I mean, the kind of day that we had today was very important, considering the context of this particular game. And we coming into this game, we knew how important this test was going to be. Yes, I think a lot of things went well today. If we can, really keep the momentum going, I think I would definitely say momentum is on our side. If we can bowl really well tomorrow, things will get really interesting for us.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
स्पोर्ट्स तक पर आपको न सिर्फ खबरें मिलेंगी बल्कि आपका ओपिनियन भी मैटर करता है. ये आप ही का मंच है. आइए बताइए भारतीय क्रिकेट टीम से आप क्या उम्मीद करते हैं. रहिए स्पोर्ट्स तक के साथ. सब्सक्राइब कीजिए स्पोर्ट्स तक को YouTube और Facebook पर.